task for Gary. It's really such a tough task for him. I would be glad. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, y'all, we are going over another boxing prediction. Today, y'all, we got Gary Antuanne Russell versus Andy Hiraoka. I can't wait to explain this fight, y'all. This fight is gonna be a banger of a fight. I just can't wait. But before we get any further into the video, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Turn on those notification bells if you guys like seeing the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, if we look at their last few, let's look at their last few fights. Gary Antuanne Russell won against that Mexican dude named Jose Valida. I thought that was a good fight for Gary Antuanne Russell. Of course, he didn't knock him out, but it was a good victory because Jose, he won the title after beating Pitbull Cruz, and that was his biggest win of his career. And if I'm not mistaken, that was a really big upset because nobody expected him to win. But man, I think Gary came back. You know, he had that close decision win to that close decision lost to Alberto Pello, and that was a great performance from both fighters. And then came back. He got the title shot because, like, if you lose a fight, well, I don't know. Well, in boxing, if you have a close fight win where it was like 50 close, you're gonna probably get a title shot either way, even if you lost the fight. Even if that's how it be. And I think Gary Antuanne Russell, I'm not saying it's gonna go to decision. I think someone's gonna get knocked out. And one thing I like about both fighters, they both set up their knockouts. They don't go at you like and just start throwing punches. They set up their punches, and then eventually they get a little more aggressive. Then they start trying to finish you, but still in a technical pace. That's what I like about Andy Hiraoka and Gary Antuanne Russell. They just don't go at you like crazy. They'll set up the punches and then wait for the right moment. Gary Antuanne Russell, he's got a first-round knockout before by setting up his punches, which is actually wild. Because you can get first-round knockouts, but just like the way Gary Antuanne Russell's fight, I would think he'll knock someone out by like the third round. But he got that first-round knockout. I think his biggest win so far in his career for both fighters. So for both fighters, their biggest win. Gary Antuanne Russell, his biggest win against Emel Barrios, and for Gary, it's Victor Pastel. And Victor Pastel was a big name. I wouldn't say like a huge name, but he fought Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford, I said that was the hardest punch he ever got hit by was Victor Pastel. But yeah, this fight, I don't think it's going by decision. If it does, it's probably going to be close. I really think so. But I think somebody's going to get knocked out. It's either Gary or it's either Andy. And I think it's a tough task for Gary. It's really such a tough task for him. I would be glad to see that fight. I'll be glad if it goes decision and it's close. Cause I like seeing those split decision wins that are close. Not like judges just giving it a split. Like they're actually close wins. And I can't. And I just think that this is going to be the fight, one of the best fights of 2026. 2026, we're starting off strong for boxing, man. I'm starting to think, even though I like boxing, but I also have to spread the facts. I don't think it's the same as what it once was. I really don't. But I think boxing is starting to come back and make these big fights. They had that Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson fight. Now they're having the Mario Barrios, Ryan Garcia, and the card's already looking stacked. There's only 5 fights. I just can't wait. I really can't wait, guys. This is probably going to be the card of the year. Because you got some of the best. You got some really good fights, and the matchups are so good. Because I think now that Golden Boy and PBC are kind of working together a little bit. You know, Golden Boy's having his fighters fight PBC's fighters. The PBC's fighters having them fight Golden Boy's fighters. That's why I can't wait. I remember I made a video about this months ago about Virgil Ortiz and Keith Thurman. That was just talks. Then Keith Thurman supposed to fight Fedor, got injured, but now I think this is better than the Virgil Ortiz and Keith Thurman fight. I thought that card was gonna be stacked, but this card I think is even better, man. I can't wait. But now let's go over the styles of Gary Antuanne Russell and Andy Hiraoka. Andy, he's really good when it comes to his jab and keeping his distance. His jab's amazing. I feel like, and his footwork is amazing too. I feel like a lot of the Japanese, mainly Asian fighters, they work on their footwork. That's what they do. They want to have good footwork. I can't remember not one Asian boxer where they don't have good footwork. I can't. Even though there's maybe a few out there. Well, maybe Zhili Zhang, maybe him, but he's just got pretty good footwork too. But if they end up, they might not be the best when it comes to footwork, but at least they have footwork. That's what I like about Asian boxers, like Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. They have really good footwork. Even if they're like light heavyweight or something, they're still gonna have a fantastic footwork because that's what they practice over there. If they're doing boxing, they do footwork. They have really good footwork. But as for Gary, he has good footwork too. His style is amazing for his southpaw stance. He's really good when it comes to setting up and pressuring you. Really good pressure. Really good at setting up his punches. I'm a little back and forth with this one, guys. This fight is a wild fight. I'm glad this fight was rescheduled because I was kind of upset that fight got canceled. And none of the fighters got injured, but the main event got canceled, so the whole card got canceled. So I was kind of upset about that. Man, this fight right here is gonna be absolute banger, and I hope it don't get canceled. And I'm pretty sure it ain't, because both fighters, they're really smart when it comes to what they do for training camps. So I don't think it's gonna get gonna be canceled. And If this fight goes the distance, I wouldn't be in shock, but I'm guaranteed you guys it's gonna be split decision or majority. I could even see this fight as a draw. This is how good this fight is, man. I can see this fight as a draw. So if they do their thing and not go aggressive at each other, because I can't really say they're really good at being aggressive. And there's being smart and getting a little more aggressive throughout the rounds, bro. Somebody's either gonna get knocked or the fight's gonna get stopped. I think that's how it's gonna go. Somebody's gonna get knocked or the referees will stop the fight. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. They better hire a good referee for this fight, bro. Because this fight's gonna be wild, bro. I'm telling you. They better hire what was his name? I forgot that referee's name. I've got that referee's name, but bro, they better hire some referee that's good. Because if they hire some dumb referee, man, this fight's about to be wild. It's gonna be even wild, but they're gonna have to hire the best referee they can find for sure. Because this fight's it's gonna be violence, man. It's gonna be pure violence. I'm telling you, both fighters, it's definitely for sure gonna be pure violence. Now, who do I have winning this fight? Gary Antuanne Russell. I have to go with him, man. He's one of my favorite fighters in the super lightweight division, man. I can't go against him, bro. I just can't. Even if it was obvious he was gonna lose, I'm going with him, bro. Besides Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, dude, Gary Antuanne Russell is probably my third favorite, bro. And I just can't go against him, man. I can't. So that's why I'm voting for him. I'm going to say 10th round knockout. If you don't get the knockout and it goes to decision, maybe Andy Hiraoka might get that win. But, bro, Gary Antuanne Russell, I see potential in Andy Hiraoka, but I just can't go against Gary Antuanne Russell. But now, let's go. But now, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.